Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of IMS Rides. COVID has thrown everything for a loop, but don't worry, we're working hard to finish out this season strong. We have awesome guest stars, we have a bunch of tips and tricks, travel stories, and great gear that should be at the top of your shopping list. It's all coming your way. On this episode, I'm gonna link up with my good bud Ryan Paevey. He's a TV actor, an adventurer, and a motorcyclist through and through. We're gonna head to the iconic canyons of Malibu, California, and he's gonna tell us a little bit about what motorcycling means to him and also why that region holds a special place in his heart. Take it away, Ryan.
So we're at the old place up in Malibu right now. This place has always meant adventure to me. I've always been hiking here my entire adult life, so when motorcycling became a thing for me, it was kind of a no-brainer to come and explore these roads in this area on my bike. These canyons offer us an array of roads at varying levels of technical difficulty. There's big, beautiful sweeping turns through the tunnels up on Canaan and stuff. Some of the skinnier canyons here, we're up on Mulholland right now, will give you an opportunity to kind of really like lay the bike low in the corners and stuff. We're also in between two of the major roads that'll take you down to PCH. It's a great place for two-wheel transportation. So the Triumph that I rode today is a custom build by Jody over at Thornton Hundred, 2019 Bobber Black. Stripped all the non-essential components off, 3D printed and molded a bunch of stuff on his own out of aluminum. I mean, everything about this bike is custom except the seat and the gas tank. Huge front tire, supercharger on the side. If you've seen it and you think it looks fast, you're right, it is. I've never felt so much torque on so small a machine. I almost have to lean into it to keep the front end down a little bit. She thinks she's an airplane. She wants to take off. I feel the bass of this engine in my chest when I ride. Everything about this bike is just this gritty, visceral experience. It's just that deep, angry snarl that it has, and I'm close to the ground. You can just see the stripes just flying past you. It's one of my favorite machines that I own that I very ironically named Patience. So motorcycling to me has always, corny as it sounds, kind of equated with freedom. You're so much more exposed, and so getting from point A to B becomes much more fun. The tactile experience of being connected to your vehicle, being close to the road and seeing it pass you by, to see your shadow on the road, to feel the sun on your skin, to feel hot wind and dust and rocks and sand, and these are things that you just don't experience in any other method of transportation. And to call it a method of transportation feels a little base to me. I don't know, it's more than that. I mean, it's a much better way to get from point A to point B, so it can do that. You know, you can go get your groceries on it, or you can skip the grocery store and just keep going for like 3 days. That's usually what I do, throw a bunch of stuff in a pack, sleep in the dirt. It's fun, it's a much grittier way to move through the world around you. I encourage everybody to take a motorcycle safety course, learn how to ride, learn about the bike itself, and then get out there and ride. Some of my favorite adventures, and I've been on some really crazy adventures, have been on top of a bike. All the cliches that you've heard about motorcycling in some way, shape, or form are true. If you ride for long enough, you'll experience all of them yourself. You'll get to ride off into the sunset. You'll get that feeling of freedom. You get that feeling of speed. They're all true. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many miles I've ridden, I always want more.
Thanks so much, Ryan. It was awesome to go out there with you. As y'all can see, I've stolen Ryan's bike while he's out filming internationally. Patience and I are gonna spend some quality time together. If you have any questions or would like to know more about this motorcycle, leave them in the comments below. But also, make sure that you subscribe to all of our channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, of course here on YouTube. But most importantly, make sure you go to continuetheride.com and subscribe. It's free, and it's a great digital resource for all existing and new motorcyclists. Our next episode of IMS Rides is going to take us clear across the country. We're going to go to see our friend Steve Camrad, and he's going to show us his secret enduro course. Since all of them big motorcycle and ADV or rally races have been canceled for 2020, he's going to show us how he stays in shape and what you can do to also just be a better and awesome motorcyclist. So until then, stay safe, ride smart, we'll see you out there on the road.